Gamification as a steering learning tool. María del Prado Camacho Alarcón, University of Castilla-La Mancha, Spain. The present article aims to highlight the key roles games have deservedly acquired in education and how gamification is able to enhance our students' academic performance as a result of boosting their motivation and participation in their own learning process. We will focus on the importance of activating our students' reward system and the benefits of creating a positive learning atmosphere in our classroom. Throughout the following pages, we will analyze game-based learning and consider different types of game-based elements and the benefits this methodology can offer to present and future education, together with the use of technology. Furthermore, we will remark its value as a tool to obtain the significant learning that comes from social interaction, as games will provide our students with the opportunity to follow rules in a motivational course of action, as well as acquire new knowledge and evaluating the learning process. To conclude, we will allude to mistakes as natural elements to arise in games and its positive effect on reducing stress on our students' academic performance, and work emotional component as well in a language classroom in order to get proficient learning development. Over the last decades, traditional methodologies have been replaced by different models which are student-centered and focus on providing them with favorable learning atmosphere by banishing the methods in transmission instructional models, in which students get a more cognitive learning process through teachers' directions while they passively receive knowledge. Neuroeducation has provided us with wide knowledge about how a positive learning atmosphere can help our students to be more willing to be active participants of their own learning, as well as offering them the possibility to feel free to express their own opinions. Thus, the use of gamification in the English as a second language classroom will enhance a fetching atmosphere from which our students' reward system will be activated, and consequently they will create positive associations towards the foreign language. Moreover, we will boost cooperation between classmates and develop their critical thinking. Fortunately, new technologies have arrived to shake our previous idea of education. As for this, the learning process has been guided into a meaningful and constructivist interactive approach, which hooks contents to attentional focusing and motivation among our students and provides them with remarkable academic improvements. Gamification in the ESL classroom enormously contributes not only to improve our students' linguistic competence, but it also stimulates their concentration, motivation, and socio-emotional contexts. Furthermore, the use of gamification in education enables students to enjoy while acquire new knowledge, in addition to evaluating their learning process. Moreover, the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages highlights the importance of the ludic component in the acquisition of a foreign language. Throughout the following pages, we will go through the different types of game-based elements and the benefits gamification in the present and future of education. Additionally, the importance of mistakes during gamified lessons will highlight the convenience of gamification for our students' emotional development. Game-based learning implies a challenge for teachers and it requires thoughtful planning and effort. Nevertheless, the success in the achievement of our students' life learning process is always the best reward. Moreover, our students gain confidence in their own abilities and awareness of their own learning process by understanding mistakes as part of the game, which conveys meaningful learning development. In the pictures, you can guess some of the most relevant game-based elements. Let's discuss about them. The main game-based elements teachers must keep in mind when planning for success are rules, which must be clearly defined so that they all know what to expect and what their roles are. Goals, as they mean challenge and activate their competitive nature. Interactivity, as being active and interacting with others makes games easier to play and we get less frustration and better performances. Feedback: students understand the consequences of their choices and learn about their own learning process. It also provides them with higher transfer and less misconception. Competition generates excitement and develops creativity. Consequently, it has a deep influence on our classroom climate and students' behavior. Affective state: a positive affective state in which mistakes are naturally understood as part of the process decreases frustration and stress in our students. And display system, which has an effect on our students' immersion feelings. Some of the game-based activities used in the gamified classroom can be aimed just to review, create an active rest, such as Treebill, and others will be full intention to obtain a specific successful academic performance, as any strategy game addressed to content. For example, a treasure hunt in which they must investigate in groups to solve a mystery. Notwithstanding, creating specific resources is always the most attractive way to teach contents, as it considers their interests to wake their curiosity. Technology is part and parcel of our everyday lives, and it evolves at the speed of light. Educational community cannot help considering technological devices and tools to integrate contents in an attractive and dynamic way, as well as developing their digital competence and interest in learning. The most ubiquitous instruments to be used are smartphones, which permits students to define their learning in terms of access to information in educational contexts. Some interesting games to be used in the ESL teaching to review and assess contents with immediate feedback at Kahoot or Quizlet, with easy question games, as well as Unity or RPG Maker, which permit us to create specific games. Moreover, games using technological tools such as Kahoot have revealed their benefits in assessment, as the students could connect to lectures and their notes and improve their understanding of the lesson on teaching writing skills, make the effort to review the contents of the lessons, they remember important facts or features in a more enjoyable way, and discover new information, and as a result, their retention power improved. Last but not least, simulation game mechanics seem to potentially enhance socio-emotional processes and stimulate social interaction, as well as collaboration among students in game-based learning. Thus, game-based learning leads students to full practice of social skills for classroom integration. Innovation in learning is at our fingertips, and a gamified teaching approach does not only wake our students' curiosity and motivates them, but it also improves attentional processes. Furthermore, the benefits of game-based learning and gamification offer students immediate feedback and strengthen the cognitive process for significant learning. As for this, the use of new technologies display a wide range of teaching resources and almost unlimited access to information, which allows us use and create significant materials which take into account their knowledge and interests. To sum up, game-based learning contributes to our students' attentional processes and motivation, as well as boosting their active participation in their own learning process. Apart from all the already mentioned benefits, game dynamics create positive attitudes towards the subject and reduce anxiety, as well as bringing forth to social-emotional development. Acknowledgement. To my parents, Rosalina Alarcón Sánchez and Luis Jaime Camacho Nieto, for all their effort and love. Thank you for teaching me the real meaning of hard work and motivation. To my siblings, Rosalina, Maribel, and Jaime Camacho Alarcón, for being always helpful and generous with their time and knowledge. Thanks for watching and listening. I hope you have all enjoyed.